Hi, it's Carolyn Litton again, creator of The Vision Project. I'm joining you from Louisville, Kentucky today as I attended a national business conference and finished watching an amazing keynote speaker. How many of you attend conferences, workshops, or seminars throughout the year with the intention of taking your business to the next level? How many of you find yourself super motivated during the event only to find yourself disappointed in your execution when you get back? You may even feel that way after some of your team or office meetings. You have all the best intentions and feel like you have a million great ideas swimming in your head at the time, but the implementation part is not exactly what you have in mind once you get back to the office. I get it. This happens to a lot of us and it's not your fault. We struggle with it because of how our brains are wired. Today I'm going to talk about 2 challenges that affect our execution and ways to make the most out of attending those valuable business events. The first challenge has to do with motivation. We tend to get very motivated when we see speakers and attend the workshops. And though motivation is great, it's also fleeting. During the event I just attended, I was super inspired and thought to myself, this is awesome. I'm going to 10x my business when I get home, no problem.
I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get the world by the tail and wrap it around and pull it down and put it in my pocket.
Due to past experience, I would find out that once I got back to the office, that magical and uplifting feeling that I felt during the seminar was no longer with me. I was left with pages and pages of notes and an overwhelming amount of information and a state of uncertainty regarding where to start. Bummer. Well, what if there's a way to get that motivating feeling back? What if there's a way to get that feeling back every day? Well, I thought you'd never ask, because there is a way and it's proven to be super effective. So even though you don't have a live keynote speaker with you, you can start your day off by listening to motivating and inspiring YouTube videos while you're getting ready in the morning and driving to work. Do that plus a quick 5-minute meditation and you'll get those nice dopamine boosts that you need to take action. And once you take action, you'll then take more action and you'll see yourself progressing, which will then cause you to take more action, and now you have momentum on your side.
Ooh, somebody stop me.
So even though you don't have a professional motivating you and a professional motivational speaker there with you every morning, doesn't mean you can't benefit from that by listening to your favorite people on YouTube and listening to their inspiring and motivational stories and then get after it. The second challenge is due to an overwhelming amount of information that you acquire during these events. You're likely presented with a plethora of information and concepts, and each one sounds even better than the next, but it can become so overpowering and overwhelming that you get analysis paralysis, which basically means you overthink things and then end up doing nothing because you have the inability to pick one thing and start.
Do you want my head to explode?
I think we have all of them, but in reality, we haven't implemented any of them, so we can have this false sense of accomplishments. So you find out that nothing gets done because you suffer from information overload and analysis paralysis. Does that happen to you? Well, that's why it's important to give yourself that downtime that you need to clear your mind and actually let your brain digest everything that you learned. When you're running 100 miles an hour and force yourself to take it all in, you don't. It all blurs together into like one big cloud of confusion.
I am so confused right now.
So pick what's going to move you to achieving your greatest goal next. When we get back into the office after big events like these, we get back to the grind, we revert back to our routine and all the demands rather than stopping and deliberately executing one of those amazing ideas that'll actually move the needle forward and get us closer to reaching our beautiful vision. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to take a walk and digest everything that I just learned today. I'll be right back. Wow, I did great. Oh my goodness, I feel amazing. Did I mention I'm a quick change artist? Well, I cleared my mind. I figured out which new idea I'm going to implement when I get back, and I gained some clarity as to where I want to start, and I'm going to take it one day at a time and keep building until I get to where I want to go. It's all about the consistency. I'm speeding up by slowing down and taking that little bit of time to get motivated every day. I'm going for my walks, listening to my podcast, and figuring out the next right thing to implement. and it keeps me motivated and consistently doing these things every day and is leading me to my vision. By executing these daily rituals, I'm gonna get there so much faster and with ease. It's remarkable. If you wanna learn why I even started doing these daily rituals and practices and how they took me from working really hard and really long hours to living a life full of creation, enrichment, and success, please watch last week's episode as I share my story and provide you with the blueprint to the secret sauce so you too can start living your best life. Thanks again for watching, and as per usual, go forth and be awesome.